Ladies, stop moving to Atlanta. Your husband is not here. I'm trying to tell you about. He's not. Ladies, he's not here, man. He's not here. He is not here. And you need to understand that. Stop moving to Atlanta. Listen, we got enough traffic. We got enough traffic as it is. Let me tell you, man, we got enough traffic. We got enough traffic. And if you're coming up here, man, to Atlanta to find a husband, because this is considered the big city. I've been here almost 10 years, and first of all, it ain't big, it's just busy. Second of all, my primary occupation is a pastor. And people ain't getting married. People are not getting married. People have been here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. People are not getting married. They're not getting married. and I listen to me. I follow a lot of people on social media, and I was inspired. This episode is actually inspired by something I saw on Tikma Talk. And this, these ladies were just saying, look, I used to live in Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta, and your husband is not here. Husband is not here. All right. So let's talk about it. Stop moving to Atlanta, dog. Your husband ain't here. Here are some red flags, y'all. I want to help save some people, man. You feel me? Because, ladies, y'all slipping, bro. Y'all getting fooled too quickly, bro. Too quickly. All right, so here's some things that you need to consider before you move to any city for a guy. Specifically, Atlanta. Number one, before you start relocating to cities for relationships, you need to consider several things. I have 7 things or 6 things. Number one, first of all, don't move to a city to date anybody. Don't move to a city to date anybody. I remember I went to college for a relationship, and of course, that didn't work out. And it never does, really, right? But don't move to date anybody. Don't relocate to a city for anybody that you are not engaged to. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and stop that right now. Don't move to a city. I don't care if it's Atlanta or anywhere. Don't do that. Don't move to a city to date. Move to a city because you feel a sense of purpose and calling there. It doesn't work, y'all. Especially Atlanta. Atlanta is hustle city. People are not successful in Atlanta. Like it's not the success city, yo. It's the hustle city. If you want a job, come to Atlanta. But I'm gonna show tell you why you don't. If you want a man, this ain't the place to be. All right, I'm gonna show tell you because I'm getting a little tired of some stuff. Okay. But understand this: when you relocate because you've studied the demographics. It's intentional. People are going to Texas because of the increase or the influx of success. But they're successful. It's not. Texas is not the place for entertainers. If you are creative, if you are an entertainer, A, B, C, and D. Now there are specific places in Texas where people, where entertainers can be successful. But there are hubs and cities where you go to blow up your way or to have a better career in particular industries. Atlanta is a place, is known to be a place of, entrepreneurship. You can build a business from the ground up. Boom. You can, if actors, it's the new Hollywood, if you will. So you go to a place after you've studied the place. You know what the demographics are in that place, or what the demographic is in that place. You know that I have a specific purpose or goal in mind. But do not come over here for a man or a woman. Number 2, things to consider. Number 2, you need to consider before you move to a place and you start dating here, right? Even if you're in Atlanta, get some people involved, man. Let people, I'm telling you, now more than ever, get people involved. Let other people, let about 15, 10 people put their eye on the person that you're involved with, because people have secret lives. People getting kidnapped, people getting all kind of stuff because we're not involving other people in our dating lives. Hear me, listen, being too private can get you killed, bro. Being too private no, privacy is necessary. We understand privacy, but secrecy is dangerous. Privacy is necessary. It's okay to be private, meaning don't tell me all your business. We don't want to know all your business. We don't post everything. Be private. Hear me. But secrecy, someone needs to be able to say, we've laid eyes on this person with this person. Why? Because you have different perspectives. Sometimes when you're emotionally or too emotionally involved, you can't see. You can't see the forest for the trees. That's what that means. You're too tied. So sometimes people who are objective, they don't care nothing about the person. They don't think he the finest person in the world or she the baddest girl in the world. They can say, I don't know. Go out on dates with multiple people. Introduce these people to your church if you have one, your family, your best friends, and make sure your friends ain't fools. Make sure you got good friends, people that's not pushing you to sleep with somebody in the first day or the first week or the first month or the first 3 months or the first quarter. Some of y'all think you wholesome because you waited a quarter to have sex. You ain't wholesome. You feel what I'm saying? Let other people put their eyes on the person that you may be considering. Number 3, see if a person's business is legit. Listen, bro, you're going to come to Atlanta and everybody got an Airbnb. Oh, I got an Airbnb, man. I got the business, man. AB, all of this stuff. No, you got to see if something is legit. Let me tell you how you figure out if it's legit. Get their name and type in. Do some research. Y'all got to do some you got to go on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. You got to pull criminal records, son. Type the person in. Go and figure out if you can go and find different sites to get background checks on these people. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute now. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help you. When you don't be like, oh, for real, you got your Airbnb for real. I'm trying to do me a little business too. Don't be impressed because a cat or a woman says they got an Airbnb. Listen, it's a hustle up here, bro. Yes, Airbnbs are very popular now. But if it's popular with people who are legitimate, that means that somebody is picking up on how to use it as a scam too. Always know that. So if you're always caught up in these don't move to Atlanta, bro. Oh, he got an Airbnb. I'm telling you. Look, these people. I got my own business. I got my own. I'm a real estate agent. No, look the people up. Look them up. See if these cats are legit. Hear me. Do you listen to me, y'all? Let me tell you. In my industry, I have people I can call and I can say, give me some research on this person. Listen to me. I have people I can call. And say, look, listen, y'all know I used to be the police. Because people are crazy. You feel what I'm saying? No, get people involved. Stop trying to be so secretive because you're going to get yourself hurt or you're going to get yourself caught up. You heard what I'm saying? So listen, when you're on the date and they be like, oh yeah, that's my business partner calling me. Be like, hey, can you show me your business license? I'm trying to get me one. Like, how you do it? How you do the business license? Oh, I got a business partner. Listen, they make that business partner AKA means scamming partner. You feel what I'm saying? So, ladies, I'm trying to tell you, don't come up to Atlanta or move into these big cities thinking that you know what you talk. You don't know what you talk. Listen, this is a jungle up here. You understand what I'm saying? You have to come up here with your head on straight and not being impressed with all this success. Oh, he said he a high value man. I promise you he ain't. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you why he ain't no high value man. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But you have to pay attention to some of these. So when you go out on dates, ask him for a business license. Look him up. Show me your Instagram. Instagram is what people are using. Facebook, social media are ways where you can see how legit a person is. I'm not saying stop there, but start there. Don't believe everything people say or what you see. Investigate. All right, get this. Things you should consider before moving to Atlanta. If you're talking about, I'm coming up here to find my husband. All right. Number 4, if you are already dating a guy in Atlanta you somewhere and you already dating somebody in Atlanta, before you move up here for that relationship, make sure while you've been dating, y'all been doing the long distance, make sure you've come up here at least a year to check out where this person lives, to figure out if this, for example, those signs. I'm gonna show you some red flags, but you ain't never been to Buddy's house. You ain't never been to Buddy's house. Come up here a year, spend time with Buddy or spend time with Shawty for a year before you decide to relocate. And I'm really talking to ladies because y'all be doing that. Men don't do that. I did it when I was a kid. I was in college. You heard what I'm saying? Don't just move up here because of phone conversations and social media. Use a fool. Don't do that. If you're going to date, all right, we're going to date, but come up here to Atlanta and make sure, figure out what neighborhood Buddy in. And get this, do some pop-ups. Do some pop-ups. Hey, I'm in town. Don't pop up at nobody's house. But hey, I'm in town. I came up here for the weekend. If you want to get together, let's get together and just see. Sometimes, I'm going to show you why in a minute. I'm trying to tell you. But make sure that before you relocate for a relationship that you feel is going somewhere, make sure, and get this, and a year sometimes is dangerous because people are sketchy. You heard what I'm saying? So make sure it's a way to date to stay safe, all right? Number 4, if you are already dating a guy in Atlanta, make sure you visit at least for a year to be sure what he says, what he presents is real. Number 5, you ain't gonna like this one. You ain't gonna like this one. Here it is. You come up here for a man. Number 5, look to improve yourself as a woman to become more attractive to men in that city. You heard me? Here's why. I don't care what no prophet told you. For those of you who go to church, I don't care about none of that. In the city, you have to understand that there are 59 other women who are badder and better than you. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? You got to know that. You got to know you ain't, no, I don't care. Oh, I'm educated. I got something good going for myself. Nobody care about that. Nobody cares about none of that. Understand, when you come to larger places, while you're thinking that you're going to get a man in a larger place, you are a small fish in a big pond. And in the pond in Atlanta, up here, these people, listen to me, these people be riding. These women, they look like Barbie dolls. People doing BBLs or BLTs or whatever you call them. They doing it all. I'm talking about they be on point. If you from the dirty South, you country, I promise you, your dress code don't fit up here. Your mindset don't fit up here. You got to make sure you on point before you come up here, because it's 52, it's 59 women that's better than you, more successful than you. So you got to come up here, hear me. You may need to do some self-improvement. You may need to look at your dress code. You may need to look at you may need to look at how you carry yourself, because you may not get the attention of the type of man you want, because there are women out here that's rocking. I mean, they killing it. Some of y'all single because you want to improve. No. Listen to me. I'm from a small town called Albany, Georgia. I had to change it all. It don't work in major places. It doesn't work. I don't care what anybody says. I'm telling you, I've been up here almost 10 years. It doesn't. You have to change your mindset if you're going to get in certain circles, and if you're going to, attract certain people, and you got to shift it. It's about improving. You feel what I'm saying? You need to understand that. Number 6, just giving you some advice. Do not look to date a rapper or a celebrity or a movie star. Don't do it. Why? These people ain't faithful. These people ain't about to commit to you. You not about to get no deal. You none of that. These people gonna sleep with you and then throw you away. I understand that. Number 6 or 7, watch this. You need to ask good questions when you're interacting with some of these people. You need to ask good questions. Here's some good questions you can ask somebody to figure out if somebody legit. Number 1, have you been with another man before? Ladies, before you have sex, and get serious with these cats up here, hear me. Listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. Let me tell you why your husband ain't in Atlanta. Because the men in Atlanta don't want women. While y'all at the Longhorn, the Steak and Shake, or wherever y'all be going, I don't go to restaurants. Y'all be eating, ask the way, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I got you. How was your day? All right. Okay, how was work? Okay. What's your hobbies? All right, yeah. I have a question. Have you been with a man before? I can't cancel me. I ain't even put on yet. How you cancel me and I ain't on yet? You need to ask good questions. Number 1, have you ever been with a man? Men, ask the ladies, have you ever been, listen, man, have you ever been with a woman? Ever. Have you ever? When did this happen? When were you with a woman? Sir, you said you have? Now, I can't tell you what to do after that. Some of y'all on some other stuff. I'm saying you need to, hear me, you need to ask the questions so you can know how to proceed. We ain't judging. We're saying we want to know how to proceed. But you need to ask these questions. For the ladies that saying, I ain't with none of that. You need to ask the question, and then you decide what you're going to do. Are you going to stay there and finish the meal? Or are you going to be like, yo, I think I'm going to go ahead and peace out. But you at least need to know. You don't want surprises. We don't care nothing about what people do. We ain't judging it. I'm just saying you need to let me know. Have you ever kissed a man? Have you ever kissed a woman? Men, ask baby girl the question. Now, what you do with that, my guy, is on you. But don't assume people straight. Number 2, can I look your business up online? I talked about that earlier. Number 3, where do you live? Meaning this, what city do you live in? Do you have a roommate? Do you live with your mother? Where do you live? Here's why you ask those questions, because people, hear me, people will scam on you. People live in bad conditions. You feel me? Number 4, do you have any children? I need to know that. Number 5, are you married? I'm going to let that simmer right there. Are you married? Oh yeah, about that. Time out. We in the middle. We ain't doing so well. Listen, y'all. I'm about to. No, we ain't on good terms right now. Okay. All right. Y'all believe that stuff if y'all want to. Believe it if you want to now. Where do you live? Do you live here? Or are you on vacation? I'm trying to tell you, people can get you. People can get you. All right. Are you married? Ask this question. How do you feel about gay rights? How do you feel about gay rights? How do you feel about gay rights? Ask that question. Ladies, ask Buddy that question. How you feel about gay rights? Let me tell you something about your boy. Ask me, how do I feel about gay rights? I'm going to be like, people got the right to do whatever they want to do. But I also got the right to handle some business if you try me on that. I'm being very polite when I say this. You feel what I'm saying? Now hear me. When I said that, you were like, all right, I can get the tone of his preferences. We ain't judging nobody. I ain't judging. I said I ain't judging nobody. But I also got the right to handle that business if you try me on that stuff. But I wish I was somewhere else. So if a lady asks me that question, I'm going to let her know two things. Not judgmental. I don't believe in people hurting anybody. I don't care what their sexual orientation is. We don't believe in hurting people. We don't believe in joking on people and harming people. We don't believe in none of that. Condemning people. We don't believe in, I ain't with none of that. But I'm also not with that foolery as it relates to me and my house. This your boy. We don't play none of that. Okay, so you're like, oh, okay, I understand that he's not just, he's for equality, but he's also very serious about his stance as it relates to who he is. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? You ask that question because you may be surprised what the answers are, and some of those may be red flags. You a little too passionate about it, sir. You feel what I'm saying? You got to ask good questions. When is the last time? Here's some good questions. Hey, yo, when is the last time you got tested? Before we have, listen, y'all, I'm talking to you. Don't log off. I'm talking to you, boy. When's the last time you got tested? Before y'all go to having sex, y'all coming up here, having sex with people, all right, man, all right, man. When the last time you got tested? Before we have sex, when's the last time you've gotten tested? All right, get this. They told us this. I'm grown, y'all. I'm really grown. I'm almost 40. Golly, can't believe I'm saying that. Understand something. They told us growing up, this is what they told us. Go, before you have sex, go and get tested together. And then exchange the test. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, stop having sex with random people just because y'all vibing. Don't come up here and do that. You're going to get yourself in some trouble. Y'all, listen to me. I saw something going around social media. I can't even read it to you. It's so disgusting. I can't even read it to you. It's so disgusting. It's egregious. When's the last time you've been tested, Sir Bam? I need to know. It's dangerous up here, y'all. For y'all people, I'm going to Atlanta. It's dangerous up here. Get tested together. Ask good questions. Have you ever been to jail, and for what? That's the next question. Have you ever been to jail? Why? Why you went to jail? All right, keep playing with it. How long were you in there? Here's another question. Have you ever participated in an orgy? Have you ever gone to some type of sex house? Atlanta is the spot for that. Tell me about that. Did you participate? Did you go in? When you went in, what happened? I want to harp on this. Ask, have you ever been to jail, and for what? Why were you in jail? Ask the question now. All right. Red flags, and then I'm gone. Red flags. Red flags. He's participating in sexual social gatherings, orgies, strip clubs. That's a red flag, son. Now, if you into all that, first of all, you're nasty. Second of all, okay. But I'm saying, if you're trying to be, if you want to make sure you're in, you don't want to come up here and get yourself in some trouble, ask these questions. Have you ever participated in sexual social gatherings like orgies, and do you go to strip clubs? How often do you go to strip clubs? Ask these questions because you could get sucked into this stuff. Another red flag. He is selling a dream, talking about he can put you on, who he knows, he can introduce you to this person, A, B, C, and D. Red flag. All right, number 3. Here's a word of advice. I'm almost done, y'all. Red flag. Red flag. Oh, y'all ain't gonna like this one, dog. Y'all ain't gonna like this one now, man. Let me give you some hand sanitizer for this one, dog. Y'all ain't gonna like this one. Shakespeare said what? To thine own self be true. Shakespeare said, to thine own self be true. Shakespeare said, to thine own self be true. Baby girl. You think this man gonna marry you. You found out that he is legit. You found out that he is legit. You found out that he is legit. You found out that Buddy got big bank. I ain't talking to everybody. I'm talking to somebody, though. You found out that Buddy got big bank. You found out that he's a big-time executive. You found out that he's for real big. He big-time executive, son. You found out that Buddy got money. He got status. You found it out. I ain't talking to everybody. I'm talking to somebody, though. You found out that Buddy, he trill with it. He ain't flexing. He ain't in the gym. He with it for real. He that guy. You got to ask yourself this question. Are you really the caliber of woman that type of guy would marry? That's a red flag. See, you gotta understand. This your boy. I understand. Listen to me. Clint Eastwood said, every man's got to know his limitations. That's what Clint said. Clint said, every man's got to know his limitations. It's like, listen to me. I don't care how much you can fight. At some point, you got to be able to look at the person and be like, I don't even want to do that with them. Listen to me. It ain't that I'm scared. It's just that I already know what's going to happen. So let me go ahead and detour. Sir, I don't want no problem with you. We all good. Every man's got to know his limitations. Baby girl, you got to know this man ain't about to marry me. He ain't about to be committed to me. I'm pretty sure he got about 5 or 6. You got to be able to know. See, listen to me. I'm the kind of cat that'll be like, who else you done told that? Oh, I think you're just so amazing, and you are. Listen to me. Who else you just said that to? Because I already know what's up. You feel me? It is not about insecurity. It's actually security. It's actually, I already know, I'm probably not your speed. It ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just saying, everybody has a preference and everybody has a class. I'm not downing myself. I'm just saying that I think I may be out of your league. So, baby girl, if Buddy all that for real, he got the money, he got the car. By the way, first of all, by the way, let me tell y'all, I can't say what I want to say, but Chargers and Challengers are not boss cars. Let me just help you. Chargers and Challengers are not boss cars. No, in the hood, they call them, listen, those of us, listen to me, what? Y'all got to know where I'm from. Listen, Chargers and Challengers are not boss cars. If you come up and be like, good, he got a charge. He got a charge. But in the hood, listen to me, y'all. In the hood, they call them cats certain names. I had a Charger. No cats ain't bossing, dog. They call them something else, and I can't tell you what they call them. I can't say it on here. I can't tell you what they call them cats that walk. Listen, they are not boss cars. They are, look, they'll be like, girl, he got a talent. That's not a boss car, dog. It's dope. It ain't no boss car, though. Don't be sucked in by that. I ain't talking about no. I had a Challenger. You feel what I'm saying? I had a Challenger. But I was country though. I thought I would fine with it until I found out. Oh boy! And some of y'all getting got. Oh boy! I ain't gonna say it though. I ain't gonna say what they call them though. Hey, listen, it's some women that know what I'm talking about. And y'all better not put it in these chats. You better not put it in the chat. Don't put that in the chat. But I'm just trying to let the ladies know, for all y'all women that's unexposed, don't be like, oh, he a boss. He got a car. He got a Charger. Nope, don't do it. But listen to me, dog. You need to know what kind of caliber of woman you are. If you got a cat that you know he's, what they call him now, high value man, you probably ain't going to it ain't about to happen. In Atlanta, these cats, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. In Atlanta, one of the things I'm finding, I'm being real serious now. In Atlanta, these men don't want men or women, first of all, number one. Number two, the heterosexual guys are not getting married so quickly. Heterosexual guys they trying to be bosses. They ain't letting women, they're not about to sit around and get married, generally speaking, because trying to build empires. I'm talking about Christian and non-Christian. It has nothing to do with, he a Christian, he should want to get married. Says who? Shut up. That's stupid. That's dumb. He a Christian, he should want to get married. No. He's a man. Men have priorities. And in this culture, men are not getting married as quickly. A lot of men are waiting between 35 and 40 years old to get married. You need to understand, if you don't like it, cool. Go somewhere else. Go to Texas. Go to Alabama. Go to Mississippi. Get you a good old man. I'm telling you, come up here, people, this is the hustle city. People are trying to grind and build empires and businesses and all this kind of stuff like that. I got my ass company. That's what people are doing up here. People, I'm a barber, I'm this. I'm trying to build, I'm trying to blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying they don't want to, I'm not saying they're not dating and being serious about commit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't come up here thinking that all of these people up here are we all getting married tomorrow. That's not how it doesn't, I'm telling you, it's a different culture. It's a different world. You need to understand that. But you need to understand that that's what you have up here. A lot of these people don't want the opposite sex, and then those who are heterosexual, dating A, B, C, and D, but they're not looking to be tied down because the priority and the focus is different. Don't you see social media? People are not posting relationships. They posting businesses, son. People trying to get to the paper. What y'all call it? They don't even call it paper no more. It's the bag. I'm trying to figure out how money went from paper to a whole bag. People want the bag.